Hello, friends. Welcome back to Shadowplay Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here today, friends. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Make yourselves at home. And if you are returning, well, as always, friends, I'm just so appreciative of you. As you may have noticed, this isn't an actual video yet. It's just a thumbnail, but I don't know what happened to my intro. I filmed this reading actually a couple of weeks ago during, it was still Mercury retrograde. So I guess that's like reason enough. And when I went to edit this video, I was just completely, I could not find, I just couldn't find that part. So this is where we're at, friends. But as you can see, today we are going to be looking into your life 1 year from now. What big changes are going to be happening? What's going to be going on around you? I know a lot of us are currently working through so many big things, whether it's trying to break out of old cycles, start a new one, figure out what it is that we want, maybe even feeling stuck or trapped in our heads. I understand collectively we're all just facing all of these challenges. So I figured let's get a little sneak peek into your life 1 year from now. This is a timeless reading. So whenever you come across this, that's just when you're meant to find it, friends. All right. So, as you can see, there are 3 groups to choose from, as always. All of these stickers are from my wonderful friend Noelle at Shop Mi Vida in Highland Park here in Los Angeles. You guys should definitely check them out. So many awesome and cool items in her shop. Her and her husband hand make so many things, and there's just so much heart and love that are poured into everything that they do. And they're just such an important part of the community here. So I just wanted to give her a little bit of love, but she donated so many stickers for our pick a cards, and these are the first 3 I'm using. We have group number 1 is Poder Rosa. Group number 2, Stay Rooted. And group number 3, Good Times, Bad Times. All right, my friends, when you are ready, I will meet you at your reading. Hello, my group number 1s. If you picked this sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Let's go ahead and put this right over here and let's jump right in. As I mentioned in the intro, today we're going to be looking into your life 1 year from now. What big changes can you expect? We're going to be looking into your current energy, and then, yeah, we'll see what comes through. This is a predictions reading. So some of the stuff may not make sense at this point in time, but if you happen to resonate with this video and come back to it, I'm very curious to see how the year pans out for you, my friends. And so, yeah, let's get started. We'll also be pulling some advice cards and then, oh, okay, eager to talk and pulling some charms for you. So let's begin, as always, with a moment of gratitude. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for the collective spirit. Oh, yeah, that broken thumbnail. Now I realize why it broke. um, yeah, friends, that's what that's about. But it's going to take me a moment. All right, there we go. I'm like, the pain is subsiding. I literally did not realize that I used my thumb that much when I shuffle, but now you know. All right, back to you. My group number 1s. I just got very distracted by the discomfort there for a second. All right, let's begin. Just taking a grounding breath so I can connect into your reading. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today. For the collective spirit, for my group number 1s, what's their current energy, Spirit? My group number 1s, what's currently going on with them? What's their energy? What's their current energy, Spirit? What's their current energy, please? Oh, okay. Some of you are in the planning phases. I don't know, maybe you guys are like getting into a contract, or if it's not that, there's just something maybe you're being very meticulous on. Like, this is the vibes of like someone who's gonna start something new, a new business, or I don't know, for I don't know why I just got this. The prenup, perhaps. I don't know, something like that. Just looking at the future and it's slow moving. We're just trying to be real smart and make sure that everything is very balanced. We have Libra energy coming through. There's something here about something that isn't working well, or maybe it's within a group of people or something. Maybe there's something that you wish for, a team, or maybe like a goal for you and your family or your partner, or to build something with someone. It feels like right now that's where it's like it hasn't come true yet, and maybe that's what there's a slow plan towards that. In order to get, for some of you, this could be your dream opportunity with the right team if this is work related. We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. My group number one's current energy. Four of Cups in reverse. Okay, you guys, I feel like you're spread thin. You have a lot going on. With this Lovers in reverse and this Two of Pentacles in reverse, it just kind of makes me feel like right now there's something that isn't in alignment, whether it's with a person. I don't see you guys are in union, or if you are, it's not really in the best place is what I'm showing. Now, my group number ones, this is a collective reading, so not everything's going to resonate, but only you'll know. Some of you could be juggling two different things, spread thin, and because of that, it makes you kind of check out, or it makes you kind of just, I'm just getting kind of like it's either avoidant or bored or just like overall disconnected, maybe even ignoring something, ignoring a decision that needs to be made. But I do see that you are making slow progress at this point. I'm gonna adjust this card. Okay, some of you could definitely be getting legal paperwork in place or putting together something. It's like maybe it's something in the past that you would have avoided, but now a lot of you are seeing through illusions of what used to like what you were maybe scared of dealing with, or maybe there's just more that you're learning here. Like I said, maybe this is something that was ignored for a while, and now you have a plan as to how to start taking action with the Knight of Pentacles. Wow, some of you are really dedicated to this cause, whatever your cause is. So let me just throw some signs out there. Like I said, we have Libra, we have Pisces, we have Gemini, and we have Capricorn showing up now with that Devil card. That Devil card, it doesn't scare me because it makes me feel like you're very, very driven. Some of you could even be obsessively planning, or just you're not giving up. Like you're not giving up is what I'm getting. And that, I mean, that devil energy, you know, it can be heavy, but in this case, for me, this is your endurance. By the Three of Pentacles in reverse. All right, so there's something here about wasting time, energy, money, resources, something on maybe the wrong team, or working with people that didn't lead to anything. Maybe that's how you're currently feeling. Why the Nine of Cups in reverse? Why the Two of Pentacles in reverse? Look at that, the Justice card 2 times. It's because it's going to be a slow process for you to, especially those of you that this is a contract, or there's something legally binding, or something that just has like a very right and wrong is what it feels like. And maybe that's right now what the current struggle is. But I do see that there is slow progress in correcting the situation, or in coming to a more balanced place with it. I do see a lot of you maybe are thinking back on the past a lot, or there's memories here that maybe you're holding on to that is also kind of making you realize, maybe some of you are like, man, ever since I was a kid, I wanted X, Y, and Z, or like ever since I was a kid, I dreamt of, you know, fill in the blank. Maybe it's something like that. All right, this is interesting with this Hierophant card. I mean, I'm getting this, maybe it has to do with a marriage, or and maybe some of you are elevating up like in school, and you know, there's something with that. For some of you, it could also be something like therapy, and that's where that's where the slow progress is, but it's still progress. Yeah, a lot of you could be, not everyone, but some of you for sure, I'm getting, could be seeking some kind of assistance or wisdom that is kind of helping you bring you out of this place. It feels like there's something to learn here. Why the Lovers in reverse? This could, again, so for some of you, it could be that because there hasn't been a decision made, or maybe you were putting energy, time, money, focus, resources into things that weren't really growing for you. That made you like, that was, that wasn't in alignment with you, is kind of what I'm getting. And things weren't progressing there. It's like there's no movement. If this is a relationship, it feels like there was a deeper issue here that maybe wasn't addressed, and something here didn't move forward, or you guys aren't seeing eye to eye. I don't see this particular situation. Maybe you can't leave it yet, or I don't know, you're not getting over it yet. But I feel like, again, there's like slow progress here to be made. Again, there's your decision. So that's, I think, what's going to lead to your biggest changes coming, because you're very conflicted right now. Look, the Two of Wands, Two of Swords, Two of Wands with the Five of Swords in the middle, very conflicted. Be careful who you listen to right now. Obviously not like if you're talking to a therapist or someone who's, actually helping you through this, those of you that are, or if there's, something that you're learning that's like wisdom that's coming from within you. That's one thing, but I'm talking about the people that cause us to get in this energy, in this Five of Swords. The things that we have to over explain or get into, and someone has an opinion, and then you say something and they say something, and it's like, what? And then it just kind of doesn't lead to anything. Actually, it does lead to something. It leads to a whole lot of wasted energy. And that's what I feel like. That I'm going to put those right here because I feel that energy is connected. There's tension here that's caused possibly by outside sources. And now, don't get me wrong. I think that you do have your own conflict and tension going on, within your head, because you're trying to make a decision. But I don't necessarily think that, just beware of that. You just don't want to waste energy explaining yourselves, guys. You're being encouraged to like think of your future. You guys have a choice. I don't know. For some of you, it could be a choice between two jobs, two things, two people, two somethings. And you're being encouraged to go with the one that you can imagine a future with. All right, my friends. Let's continue. Thank you, Spirit. So that's your current energy. Now let's see what big changes are heading your way, and what your life will be like a year from now. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for all those messages for my group number ones, please. This time next year. By this time next year, Spirit, what are some of the big changes heading towards my group number ones way, please? What are some of the biggest changes heading towards my group number ones in the next year? Their life 1 year from now, please. What can you tell us, please? This time next year. All right. So by this time next year, a lot of you are going to change your mind or have a different perspective when it comes to a situation that you were overgiving to, maybe with. It mostly feels like there was just an overdoing, overgiving. I see you viewing that differently, my group number ones. I also see you having a different perspective as to what kept you, as to why it wasn't enough, or as to why it just kept you maybe in this place of not having enough. You're also I feel like there's a recognition here of how bad it was on your mental health as well. And I feel like a lot of you are going to realize that you could have been fed empty promises. Maybe there was offers that were made or things that were said as to how things were going to be different or change over time, and they kind of didn't. It just kind of kept you in a place of overgiving. And it feels like you're realizing that and recognizing that. And like I said, it's just viewing things from a different perspective. With that star in reverse, there's also like the feeling of not being seen and recognized. Maybe that situation, whatever it was, it didn't recognize you. And that was also part of what could have made you feel like you were left out in the cold or didn't have enough of something. There's also energy of disappointment and heartbreak coming in, and what a burden this was. I see that there's a lot of realizations here, is mainly what's coming through here. Is that in exactly a year from now, you're going to be looking back and realizing what this situation was actually kind of putting you through. Or I kind of feel like this is the thing you decide to leave. For those of you that are between choosing to stay or leave a situation, this feels like someone who's kind of realizing what was going on. In hindsight, friends. Yeah, in hindsight, for sure. What else, Spirit? My group number one's. Wow, I see you guys being very focused on reprioritizing and investing into situations that are going to lead to growth for you, whatever that might be. Whatever it is you're deciding to do, it feels like that's where you're choosing to put your investment into. With this Magician in reverse and this Ten of Cups in reverse, there's also something here where maybe you guys will go through a period of time where, if depending on how big your shifts of wherever your focus and attention is going to, I feel like for a while there's going to be a transitional period where maybe you're feeling like, you're not powerful, or you're not manifesting the happiness that it is that you wanted, or maybe you're starting to kind of realize, I don't know, there's just kind of a sense here of your happiness is in the forefront and you don't want to invest into things that aren't going to make you happy anymore. The Four of Pentacles. What else? So you guys will be, I feel like it's going to be a time of healing, but there is going to be a resistance. Yeah, I feel like because there's going to be a transitional period for you guys, there's a sense here with this Death card in reverse and this Four of Pentacles, the Magician in reverse. It feels like having a difficulty letting go of something. Now, emotionally, I do feel like you're going to be feeling better. Like it feels like you are kind of getting over the loss or whatever, heartbreak you were going through. That part is better, but there is a part of you that's still holding on very tightly. Now, I don't know, for some of you, you could be holding on to, I don't know, whatever is your prize, your prized possession. For some of you, this could even be a person. It could be your money. It could be just material things. Maybe some of you are just like, you're not trying to be vulnerable at all, and you're just kind of closed off. It just feels like now, even though your circumstances may be changing in a year from now, one of the challenges that you'll be facing is just opening up and letting go of some of the things that maybe you're still carrying around from this past situation. So I do think it's going to be a process, but like I said, there's just like there's a change when it comes to how you view this. Whatever's going on right now in your life, your perspective is going to be different. And there's a sense here that even though you recognize like where you may have been overgiving, now maybe you're so careful with how you do things that you just don't want to repeat things from the past. And maybe that's also part of the energy that you're carrying around here. This Death in reverse, it just makes me feel like, for some of you, by not letting this go, that could also be, making you feel better, but just be careful with whatever that is, because you don't want to stay in that energy for too long, because that's still going to keep you in this place of not being happy. All right, let's continue. Let's see what other messages want to come through. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages for my group number ones. All right. What's the biggest change, please? What's the biggest change for my group number ones? Their life a year from now. What's the biggest change heading towards my group number ones? What's the biggest change? What's the biggest change, please? What's the biggest change? Look at you, still with that Knight of Pentacles. You're still moving forward with your plans. Now, I do feel like as you proceed, there's going to be I don't know if some of you are hesitating or if you're just not taking control, or like the confidence. I'm not sure what it is. For some of you, if this is towards a partnership or a relationship, I don't know. It feels like there's still a disunion there. Now, friends, this is a collective reading. Only you'll know what resonates. This just feels like someone is still dealing with something regarding a partnership or trying to make a decision as to what's best for them. Biggest changes. It does feel like you're going to be getting over a situation that maybe didn't move forward. So maybe that's also what this saying is, that something didn't move forward because someone's lack of taking maybe control, and that's a situation that could possibly end. It feels like communication is not going to be happening here. Yeah, so there's something here that if there was going to be a new start or something that you were planning on, it doesn't feel like in a year from now that's getting off the ground. Maybe there's information that you didn't know. I don't know. I kind of feel like someone here didn't take charge or didn't have the confidence to move forward. A lot of holding back, but it feels, like I said, it's something that you're getting over. All right, biggest change for my group number ones. With that Six of Pentacles and that Fool in reverse and that Ace of Cups in reverse, it just makes me feel like maybe there's even a realization of why something couldn't move forward is because if there was two people involved, maybe you guys both didn't open up emotionally or didn't trust each other or weren't willing to take the leap of faith. Now, if this is a partnership that you're currently in that you think, you might be leaving, or there might be a breakup coming, or maybe that's part of your plan, it feels like, I don't know, I kind of feel like you guys are having a realization. Like I said, there's hindsight that it was like a mutual, like there was no right or wrong. That's not, I don't even know what I'm saying right now. It's not that there isn't any right or wrong. It just means that maybe there was a lack of effort, a lack of trust, a lack of opening up your hearts to each other. And that's what's mutual is what I mean. It's like both of you could have been kind of in that same energy. But it doesn't feel like in a year from now, this doesn't look like a happy reunion. But there's no moving forward. It could be the masculine that isn't moving forward. I mean, that could be you, that could be them. It's genderless, but I don't really see, I don't see speaking, and I don't see things moving forward anymore. Yeah, I kind of feel like you're trying to be real smart and you're trying to disconnect and leave this behind. Now, if this is about a current job, I kind of feel like you're getting over the fact that it didn't move forward or that maybe things didn't work out there. I do sense that part of the thing that's hard to let go is maybe you couldn't fully like speak your truth or say how you felt, or there's something about it that still feels unjust. Something didn't go take off. Um, and maybe if you guys part ways, it's a mutual, it's like it's a mutual of parting ways. That could have been regardless of what the relationship is, actually, is that this could have been a very mutual parting of ways. Very interesting message. I've never gotten that together, so it took me a moment. And I got a rush of like, I was so hot for a second. It's weird how the temperature changes for me throughout readings. Yeah, I see you. I see you trying to be very logical, very smart and driven. And you're like, no, I'm not carrying that burden anymore. All right, my group number ones. Let's see what advice Spirit has for you. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. For my group number ones, what advice, please? What advice for my group number ones? Advice, Spirit, for my group number ones, highest good. Advice, please, for my group number ones, highest good. This is, your advice is to let things go. For some of you, this could be material things. Only you'll know what it is. This is a very much, I'm getting like cleanse your space, cleanse your energy, cleanse your things that are weighing you down. Maybe you're even holding on to responsibilities that could be delegated at this point to someone else, but maybe there's a little bit of a control issue here. And it's like in releasing that, it's going to make you feel better. This is also suggesting you go within. Remember earlier I said kind of like be careful who you talk to or who you might, have to explain yourself to. This is telling you, reminding you that you hold your own answers. You just have to dig deep and go within. Maybe even spend some time with yourself while you purge. I'm getting a lot of you needing to purge things in your space. That'll help. That'll ease the burden. Advice, please, for my group number ones. Also a message of walking away. There real heavy messages about you guys leaving things behind, walking away, making going another direction, fork in the road. I mean, literally, but it's going to require you to leave something. But whatever that you're leaving, it hasn't been satisfying you. It could have been even boring you, or maybe you just had to disconnect from it because it just I don't know, maybe you guys were like over it. We have the Death card with the Six of Pentacles. Again, mutual. Letting go could be mutual. So right now, there's a lack of moving forward is, again, what's coming up. Maybe there's daydreaming going on. Maybe there's an answer for you in revisiting things that you wanted to do when you were a child, or things that you were in your teen years or early relationships. I don't know. There's just a feeling here of something from the past with the Six of Cups. It's really sweet. But don't let that be the thing that's keeping you in this disconnected energy from actually taking physical action or whatever it is you got to do in order to move forward. Here's the Temperance. That's what I felt earlier, that there is a lot of healing going on for you guys in the next year. But it does require you to make some shifts, make some changes, friends. I think you already know what it is. All right. That's what I have for you. And now let's pull some charms to close out your reading. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. Can we get some charms, please? Some charms for my group number ones. Their life 1 year from now. And we'll also pull an oracle card. We'll put that right there for now. All right, we have the 9mm dagger. This to me is always about pulling the trigger on your passions. Oh my God, as it got stuck on the on the band-aid. It's not a fully wrapped around band-aid because I couldn't shuffle with a fully wrapped around band-aid. So anyway, we have Sad Girl Sally. So maybe someone here likes Nightmare Before Christmas. Maybe someone likes Sally. Either way, though, I always think of how Sally used to be self-sacrificing and like throw herself out the window and then sew her arm back on. Very self-mending. That also gives me the energy of the Temperance card because it is self-soothing and taking care of yourself. We have a heart with yes. Maybe you had a question on your mind and the answer could be yes. That's also Prince. So maybe someone here is a Prince fan. You have 3 hearts actually in your reading. So it could be pertaining to love. We have the Hot Tub Club, a reminder to treat yourself well. Self-care, my friends. Maybe take a bubble bath. That would be nice. And then we have Batman and Catwoman. A kiss could be even deadlier. So if this is about a relationship, Batman and Catwoman were very hot together, very passionate. And honestly, they both were pretty driven. Got to give them that. But at the end, they were just similar, but, they wanted to kill each other. I think she wanted to kill him actually, and he was kind of into it. But anyway, that's a whole other thing. We have the vintage license plate, the California license plate with aplacate, which is calm down. The month is February and the year is 86. So maybe that means something to someone. And then we have the melted Mickey pin. This to me is always reminds me of something intoxicating. But this is also like 6 of Cups energy. Maybe someone here likes Disney, nostalgia. Again, thinking back to things in the past. I feel like there's something comforting there that can help you through whatever this is that you're going through, my friends. All right. Let's pull some oracle cards for you before we close out your reading. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages for my group number 1. All right, 3 cards, please. More messages, please. All right, there we go. We have continue manifesting this. So some of you could be questioning at one point, are my manifestations working? What do I got to do? So just know you just got to keep going, my friends. Your plan is slow but steady is what I'm getting. We have a definitely not. So it's interesting because we have a definitely not and we have a yes here. So please only take that as it resonates, but that is a no for someone. Look, not yet, but it is coming. Not yet, but it's coming. All right, my friends, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I wish you nothing but the best. Please take care of yourselves, and I will catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number 2s. If you picked this sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Let's go ahead and put this little guy right over here and let's get into it. As I mentioned in the intro, today we're going to be looking into your life this time next year and what are the biggest changes heading your way? I was going to say, what are the big changes? Yeah, what are the big changes? We'll see what comes through, friends. First, we're going to start by checking in on your current energy and see what's going on with that. And then we'll move into a year from now. This is a predictive reading. It is a collective reading. So just have fun with it. Take what resonates and leave the rest. And we'll see what messages Spirit has for us today. We'll also be pulling advice cards and then doing a little charm reading at the end. And I'll also pull some oracle cards. So let's get to it, friends. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for the collective. I almost dropped the deck, guys. Thank you for allowing me to channel these messages, Spirit, for the collective, for my group number 2s. Spirit, what's my group number 2's current energy? What's their current energy, please? What's going on with them? What's my group number 2's? So you guys could be coming out of a place of maybe you had like financial hardship or health, or There's just maybe a separation, something that just maybe you felt left out. I feel like a lot of you are currently coming out of that, out of a hard time, hopefully. Oh, wow. All right. So you guys are taking action. I see there's a new beginning here. It's passionate, it's exciting. It could be a project of some sort. It could be a person. Whatever it is, it feels like it came in quickly. Whatever that means. Maybe that's you quickly moving along, taking charge, heading towards something. Let's see, why is that King of Wands in reverse? What's my group number 2's current energy, please? Oh, wow. Whoa, group number 2, what is up? Look at this. There is someone here causing a lot of disappointment and a lot of emotional distress, perhaps. Leo, Aries, Sag doesn't have to be. Yeah. All right. We have the Hermit card. It's like they want what they want, how they want it. Unless this is you and someone else. And it's almost like battle of the bosses. Maybe there's like egos involved. No, I don't think it's you guys. I think it's someone else. I feel like you're trying. So, okay, if this is you and this is someone else, whoever is someone else, it just feels like the speed at which they do things. It's like, yes, it's exciting. It seems promising. There's, it's important. It's like the spark that gets things going. But it's like lack of commitment that's coming through here. Lack of commitment, lack of stability. They're selfish, and it causes this disappointment here. And then on the other hand, it feels like someone else may be keeping to themselves, or they make you want to, or you're keeping to yourself. But there's a lot of conflict here. Oh, okay. All right. Why the Knight of Swords, please? Why the King of Wands in reverse? Why the Three of Swords? Why the King of Wands? Wow. So much masculine energy coming through. It is battle of the egos. Now there's a healthy dose. Obviously we're human. We all have them. But then there's this, I don't know. It just feels like someone wants to keep to themselves. Like maybe there was an explosive argument. Something was said. Or, you know what? It doesn't have to be explosive, guys. It feels like someone unexpectedly said something and it caused tension. This could have been regarding a relationship with this Two of Cups. As I was saying, someone said something and then this came out. Someone maybe had something to say about a relationship or a partnership, a friendship. This is a deep connection. There's conflict involving that. Maybe if you guys, maybe you had a little weird thing with your partner. I don't know. It just feels weird. And it feels like it popped out of nowhere. And I feel like you've been kind of keeping in hermit mode and you're like, I don't even want to work on this. You're like, I don't even want to address this. Very interesting energies. We have more Aries showing up, Virgo as well. Let's go back over here. So, okay. I feel like someone is real good at trying to come in and be like, this is what's going on. This is what we're doing. This is what I want, whatever. Even if this is you, my group number 2s, but it just feels like there's a lack of commitment or a lack of follow through with this King of Wands in reverse, with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know if this is someone you're trying to come back together with, or if there's something in the situation here where I don't know. Let me pull another card because this King of Wands in reverse is just tripping me out right there. Beware of the pace of something or how quickly you go towards something. If this is a person, there's things here you don't know. They're being hidden from you. So if someone here wants to come towards you with a passionate new beginning, my group number twos, it's repeating a pattern. So even if this isn't romantic, it doesn't have to be. It could be a boss. It could be someone in your life that maybe you guys have something exciting that you want to do, and it feels like this person brings a promise of this is it, or things are going to be good. Like this is how it's going to work out. It's going to take off, and maybe it will, but just be prepared to repeat a pattern, or maybe that's what you're currently going through. And like I said, there's things in the situation that you don't know. They're hidden, is what I'm getting. And because maybe someone kind of comes in quickly or something moves rapidly, there could be details that are missed or just something you're not seeing. Yeah, it feels like there's disappointment in coming back together. So here's the thing. This person's like, I have a lot on my plate, or, I'm responsible, but they're kind of like stubborn. Someone here's stubborn about their position. Maybe how they do things. They're very like specific. I don't know. That message isn't going to be for everyone. But there's someone here that's causing disappointment, and someone is refusing to view things from differently. There is definitely someone here trying to take charge, be assertive, go after what they want, work for it. Whoever this is, it doesn't feel like it's this energy, but maybe it is. I don't know. Someone here is really bossing up and excited, or just like looking good. But they also tend to hold on to, I don't know what this Three of Cups in reverse is. They could be very guarded around other people because of their position. This could be you, friends, or this could be someone around you. Feels like just holding on very tightly, maybe even holding on tightly to people. Very interesting energy. All right. Well, yeah, you might be real on the fence. It feels like someone here is like, nope, I'm not putting work into it anymore. Or this isn't working. It's like something like that. Even though there's a little bit of a juggling going on, I feel like you've definitely have made it known. I do see a new opportunity is coming to work towards something, but I don't think that currently that's what's happening. Currently, I think you're in this hermit mode, because maybe you are recognizing that there is some kind of pattern that's repeating. We have heavy on the fire signs, guys. We have heavy on Leo and Aries. Sagittarius showing up as well. Virgo, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Scorpio with the Tower. More Aries with the Emperor and Pisces. Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus. All right. Let's continue. Let's see. So if that sounds like your current energy, friends, welcome to your reading. Now let's look into your life this time next year. Let's see what messages we can get for you. All right, Spirit. Thank you for those messages for my group number twos. What about their life this time next year, please? What can you tell us about my group number two's life this time next year? My group number two's life this time next year, please. I feel a lot of you are going to be taking on responsibilities. Yeah, I felt that coming. But you're getting out of your head. So if you're in a position where you're leveling up and it is like boss energy, like maybe even you're building your own something. Like if you guys do own a company or something. Business owner. Oh my God. What the F is wrong with me? I'm technically one of those too. But I could not think of that. Business owner, friends. If you are maybe a small business owner, It feels like you're getting more comfortable about your responsibilities. And even though it is heavy, I feel like you're now out of your head, whereas before you could have been questioning yourself, and that was the back and forth energy I was feeling. Um, okay, so now your reading is making sense. I'm sorry, I'm going to revisit that first part of your reading because I just want to add, now that I'm looking back, that could have been you. This is for those of you that are thinking of starting something. And maybe it's been your lack of commitment, maybe because it is your maybe lacking confidence right now, whereas you haven't really taken some of the steps and you have the excitement and the drive and to start it, but maybe the repeating pattern is that it hasn't gone past a certain point. Because what I'm seeing here is that you are moving forward. You are moving forward. And let me tell you, you're going to question it the whole way. You're going to be like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I have something to tell you, my group number twos. None of us know what we're doing. Like literally, you learn along the way. And I promise you, there is a lot to learn and you will learn along the way, regardless of whatever it is this is. It's your path. And like I said, it feels like I feel like you're carrying your responsibilities are heavy, but you're also, I feel like you're carrying them. There's a sense of purpose behind them. You know, it's like I feel like you have a goal in mind or you have a general direction that you know you're going in. So um, it's not like it's bad, you know? And like I said, you're getting out of your head, even though you are questioning yourself. So there is a lot of opportunity here, friends. There's a lot of opportunity here. There's opportunity for growth. So just know that. It feels like you may have unfinished business or something here that hasn't fully maybe closed out yet. But with this Empress card, the Lovers card came out reversed, but I'm putting it upright. Because I feel like you have there's a lot of potential here for growth, guys. So whatever all those burdens are that you're carrying 1 year from now, the extra responsibilities, every single one of those has seeds that are growing into tiny little plants that are going to eventually be a whole ass garden, you know, and one day you might open up your garden to the public and rent it out like Airbnb or something. Like, I mean, that's taking it far, but you know what I mean? Like, this has the potential to go real far for you. And I feel like you know that. And like I said, if you do find yourself questioning yourself, it's totally fine. You guys are moving forward. You are boss is what I'm getting here. There's a judgment. You question yourself, but deep down, you know, it's just, you know, you're good. Oh my gosh, I love this, you guys. It's funny. These new responsibilities that you're going to have are going to bring you happiness. Like it's going to be a thing, but you might hear yourself complaining and then like catch yourself because you're like, this is literally like my dream. This is someone's dream is to be. So the types of worries you're going to have 1 year from now are things that you wish could be a problem. Again, let's go back to those of you that maybe are thinking of a side hustle or are small business owners, or maybe at work you're elevating. You're like, I wish that being that busy or working on that project was my problem, or it's like something like that. It's like these are going to be the issues that now are only like a dream to have. So a lot of you are going to be very happy about that. I was getting that too. I also see that for those of you that were repeating a past cycle, maybe that is, you know, if there was any self-sabotaging as well, that was kind of coming through earlier. I'm feeling like you're getting out of your head when it comes to fears that were kind of making you feel trapped in place. Maybe this is something that in the past you've struggled with, some type of behavior that held you back. I feel like you are releasing yourself from that. All right. Why this world reverse, please? All right. So there is going to be 1 year from now, there is going to be a block where something that needs to be, like I said, loose ends need to be tied up in order to close out some type of chapter. There is a blockage there. So it is coming through. This is coming off as maybe you're going to be confused for a while, or it lives in your head for a long time. And instead of taking action, it's just something that you think about. So this is just encouraging you to get clear. Maybe it has to do with finances for some of you. So as you're, maybe if you're making more money, or if there's an increase in something, this is something that maybe you're going to have to, I don't know, get clear on in some way. I sense that there could be like a lot of confusion surrounding this. If this isn't about money, this feels like maybe you still feel reliant or dependent on something, and that's what's keeping you from being able to close out that chapter. But in reality, I feel like it's kind of blocking you, so it's coming through for a reason, my group number twos. Why the Empress, please? All right, so this is not for everyone, of course, but I do have divine counterpart here. If this isn't about work, and for some of you, this is about children, like I feel like the possibility of that happening for you this time next year, if I'm just reading energy, it feels very present. So I'll just say that because I am getting youthful energies. But again, you guys are just so attractive in this energy, very, very fertile in all kinds of ways. So if that's not something you want, friends, just beware of that, because I feel like you're going to be in an energy of really embodying like the essence of life, of creation. It's very beautiful. That's what like. Any seed you plant is going to grow. Any exciting project, for some of you, this isn't a child. Maybe your baby is your business. For those of you that applies to, this just feels like it's something to nurture, but it's very exciting and it's fun. Like I said, it does bring its source of added responsibilities, but it's something that makes you very happy. I also see you being in a better place in general this time next year. It just feels like things feel a lot calmer, a lot smoother now. You're also resting a lot more. You're allowing yourself to rest. I think that also allows you to stay in this energy of being in alignment. I see a lot of stability for you. Long lasting. Like I said, it feels like there's something here that definitely, I'm focusing on the 10 there and the 10 there. The 10 there as well. You got 3 tens. That's like completion. That's like the things. And then the 4 of wands, it's like it's stable. It's stable AF. Like it's going to be there for you in 10 years, 20 years, So if this has to do with family, that's very, very present. If this has to do with a side hustle, it totally has the potential to blow up, guys. It doesn't even have to blow up in the way that, it's like successful in whatever way you want to be successful. I feel like you can do that. You can take it to whatever level you want. It's very beautiful. I'm excited for you, group number twos. Loves it. All right. We have lots of Taurus energy coming through. I mean, we kind of have all the signs, but if we're just reading the majors, we have Virgo, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo again, Aries, Cancer. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages for my group number twos. Can we get some advice, please, for my group number twos? Advice for my group number twos. Advice, please, for my group number twos. All right, so another message is some of you could possibly benefit from, I don't know if you guys are like hanging around with certain friends that aren't aligning with your goals. That's also something to kind of think about, okay? There's a shift coming. There's something that's changing when it comes to either your home or your long-term stability. So don't ignore. It's weird. This is a weird message. It's time for you to change your mind and don't ignore those people around you that either want to help you succeed or want to work with you. It's like the important people in your life, the people that are going to be there for you, not just for the good times, but for the long time, you know? And because this feels like you're at the beginning of possibly putting together a really good team or having the right people around you to work. I'm sorry, together, yes, but more like build something with. And there's something about you viewing this differently because I feel like part of you is ignoring them. You might be giving attention to other types of people that aren't going to be the type that you want to keep around you for the long haul. I'm going to say that, friends. I was picking that up earlier, and for some reason I didn't say it. Um, but I'm totally feeling that right now. Some of you could even be meant to be meeting your long-term friendships, partnerships during this time, but don't, it's almost like make sure you don't miss out on it because you're not paying attention or you're focused on other things, that you're not seeing those people around you. Because I feel like they made themselves known to you, but you kind of overlooked them in some way. Why the Death card? Very interesting message. Some of these friendships that will be, we'll say, shifting out of your life, it will feel like a loss, but I have a feeling that that'll pass. All right. Do we have the Three of Wands in reverse? Why the Four of Cups? Indecision. So some of you, you don't want to miss out on opportunities because you're undecided. Why the Hangman? Reverse. Yeah, so you'll gain this new perspective when you kind of keep to yourself, when you go within. There's something here about going within. I do feel like I said things will be shifting and there are going to be feelings that come up. But at the end of the day, there's something here that wasn't going to give you for the long term. With that Three of Wands in reverse, I know it wasn't going to grow for you. And it's almost like it's time for you to see that. It's almost like a light bulb moment that's going to happen. I'm literally seeing someone's head light up and be like, oh shit. And maybe you just needed a little bit of space in order to recognize this. That's also part of that Four of Swords that we saw earlier, friends. Why this Knight of Cups in reverse? So there could also be people around you that maybe at work or that you work with. I don't know. There's just something here. Beware of someone here is like promising on something they can't deliver on, or it's like maybe using feelings or like pulling at heartstrings, but like in a manipulative way. And it's like time to release ourselves from things that people say that they don't really mean and they're not really going to go anywhere. And it's not like good for you in the long run is what I'm getting. A lot of you could already be feeling this deep down, but it's just kind of like easier to ignore, especially if this is regarding people that you're very close to or that you've known for a really long time. But just beware because there's something here that's being held back that's tied into that energy. And the energy of indecision as well is what I'm getting. All right, we have Scorpio, Virgo. I don't remember what the Hangman is. I'm not even going to lie. Capricorn with the Devil card. All right, we have all signs showing up, but those are the majors. Oh, look, bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups. Because I do think this is all happening to lead you to an emotional new beginning, friends. You're going to be in a good place. It's like the level up requires you to shed people and shed things, relationships, friendships, jobs, whatever, that don't align with you anymore. Now, like I said, this is a collective reading on YouTube, friends, so only you know your life. Let's pull some charms for you, and then we'll pull some oracle cards. Thank you, Spirit. Can we get some charms, please, for my group number 2s? All right, and then let me get these little guys ready. Okay, let's see what we got here. We have the heart tacos. Maybe someone here likes tacos. A reminder, tacos are always a good idea. We have the Fool. So someone here, you, my friends, could be ready to embark on a new journey. I do feel like again, I keep getting the feeling that there's just a lot to learn along the way or about the situation. And again, like I said, I feel some of you questioning yourselves along the way, but it's just kind of part of your process. Maybe some of you will feel like a fool or don't want to feel like a fool. I mean, who does, right? But maybe that's something you think about. All right. We also have La Mami. Maybe you're a parent, or again, there was the energy of, there's a baby here. So maybe someone here, that's something that they want. And we have the move in silence pin. Basically, you don't have to announce your every move, friends, especially some of you beware. Coworkers, friends, they might mean well, but maybe they're just not meant to be with you on this journey and the innermost workings of it. Like, it's like, yeah, bring them along if you want, but maybe start putting them on a slightly outer layer of knowing exactly what's going on with you. We have sadness wearing the cure. I do think you are going to be in your feels, friends. Yeah, maybe some of you will be a little emotional. And we have Bjork wearing the swan dress. I believe she wore this in the year, I don't remember if it was 99 or 2000. Maybe that year means something to you. But more than anything, swan to me is always about transformation. And I do think that there is transformation happening. Big transformation for you, my group number twos. I like it. I like it. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Can we get some final messages, please, for my group number twos? 3 cards, please, Spirit. 3 cards. No. All right. Oh, I didn't realize we got 4. All right. We're cool with that. We got, oh, okay, that's good because it was pick the following card. All right, we have speak it into existence, friends. Don't be afraid to say out loud the things that you want. Realign and call it in. And we have chill out. Maybe there is something, I was sensing a little bit of control issues. So maybe someone here, needs to chill out a bit. All right, friends, that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading, my group number twos. I'm wishing you nothing but the best. Please take care of yourselves, and I will catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number threes. If you picked this good time sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Let's go ahead and put this right over there. My desk is sticking today. It's because it's been so hot in October. All right, my friends, as I mentioned in the intro, today we're going to be looking into your life this time next year and what big changes are heading your way. So let's begin by looking at your current energy and see what's going on with you, and then we'll move into the other question. All right, let's begin. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number 3, Spirit. My group number 3s. What's their current energy, Spirit? What's currently going on with them? Oh my gosh, I'm fumbling the cards, guys. What's currently going on with my group number 3s? What's their energy? What's going on with them, Spirit? What's currently going on with them? There might be a focus on your home or, I don't know, maybe something really long-term, family perhaps. What's going on with my group number 3s? What's their energy? What's going on with them? Yeah, I feel like there's a focus on home. Home or reaching some kind of milestone. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You guys could have been repeating some kind of cycle or pattern. Oh. Yeah, so it's interesting because I see you guys are like moving towards something or going after something. Maybe you had an idea and you're like running with it. Someone here is running with something. But in doing so, it's repeating a pattern of maybe getting into situations where someone's overgiving or, I don't know, maybe even like enabling a situation where someone is now reliant on someone else. We'll see what that's about. All right, what's my current energy for group number 3s? Current energy. It's kind of scattered, my friends. This is the energy of someone who's kind of confused and trying to let something go. Maybe just like a lot going on, or feel like there's a lot of options. There's lots of love when it comes to the home. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Why the Knight of Swords? Okay, so there's something when it comes to your home or your foundation, whatever this foundation is. If you guys have been very forgiving or like overly understanding, it's kind of cultivated an environment of someone is reliant on you or overtaking over, I don't know, that what you're giving, I don't think you're receiving back. It's very unreciprocated, whatever this is. It feels like someone just charges ahead, but at the same time, it's mindless. Someone here isn't really thinking or isn't really present, or in the way that they're moving forward, they're very disconnected from it. It's very interesting energy. But my group number 3s, if you continuously are forgiving someone or just being the one that shows up lovingly and understanding in the situation, very, very sweet energy. We need you in the world. Yes, we do. We need plenty of this type of energy of love. But because you're letting something go, it's kind of allowing a cycle to repeat itself. So if this is sounding familiar, just know that, okay? Why the Six of Pentacles in reverse? Why the... All right. It's interesting because I feel like you have very immature energy around you, my friends. Be careful of someone sweet talking you, okay? Their words keep you very confused and very clouded. They don't allow you to see clearly. And I feel like this person just charges towards you without real thought other than to making this better. Be careful of manipulation over here with this person. Someone here feels very immature. I don't think that they're reliable. Now, if this isn't a person, just beware of deals that sound a little too sweet, too good to be true. You might get a sweet deal or an invitation or something. Someone, I don't know, makes an offer to you of some sort, but it's the way they bring it up, it's to bring them benefit. It also feels like their words, the way they say them. I'm getting the sense of someone that casts spells with their words, but I mean, we all do. But that's just kind of what popped in my head. But in this situation, it kind of makes me feel that the way they word something, it's kind of done on purpose to maybe not give you clear, concise information. I'm seeing a situation that maybe they're trying to pull one over on you. Just be careful if this sounds familiar. Someone here, I feel like, benefits from keeping you not fully aware of the whole situation, or they benefit from you being a little clouded, like cloudy thoughts. I do think that whatever this is, it does give to you, but it's definitely not like you are, my friends. It might just be like breadcrumbing or whatever it is. It's like balancing two things. There's an imbalance in reciprocity. I don't feel like you're seeing this yet. If this sounds familiar, please, my group number 3s, protect your energy, my friends. All right. All right, let's continue. We have Aries coming through with that Magician, and then we have Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, basically all the signs. Thank you, Spirit. Let's continue. Yeah, this time next year for my group number 3, Spirit. What's going to be going on for my group number 3s this time next year, please? This time next year. This time next year, please. This time next year. All right. So this time next year, friends, you could continue to continue to play out this cycle, especially if it's with a person. I see that this is, I'm sorry, guys. I feel like this is a toxic connection. I feel like it has its hold on you because it is a deep, deep connection. Whatever partnership this is, it runs deep. I get it. But man, there's something here, my friends. There's a resistance or like a not walking away from this as well. And to be honest with you, I mean, if you guys are even still listening to this, because it's like, who wants to hear this? But you're having like a difficult time trusting yourself. You guys are also blocking yourselves off from your intuition, something that deep down your higher self already knows, deep down within you. You might already feel it and you're kind of blocking it off. There's a very strong hold in this this relationship or this partnership. Even if this is a bestie, you guys, it feels like there's a lot of, I'm sorry, guys. It feels like there's a lot of wasted energy and resources and love, understanding. It feels like it's not growing. It feels like it's just, you know, but you're still in it. It feels karmic. If this is a relationship, I don't see this person being like committed. Or there's something here. Yeah. Now, if it doesn't have to do with a relationship and this is just within yourself, it just feels like there's still a toxic behavior that's self-brought that maybe that's kind of holding you back and keeping you from being able to reach your goals. This could be something for some of you, it could be a codependency of some sort. I feel like there's energy here of just having a really hard time either taking opportunities and being able to grow them, or just there's a block here in getting to know, or just, I don't know, there's just something here that hasn't really bloomed or taken off. And at the same time, you're not really wanting to see that or trusting yourself that it is what you see. I don't know. There's just something here where it's almost like easier to turn the other way. This has to do with your foundation, this relationship, the situation. I don't know. Maybe if you hear this and it resonates and you're like, oh my gosh, I can picture that happening. You can change the course. Tarot is not like written in stone by any means. We can change the energy if we don't like what we hear, but this is what I'm seeing, that right now, whatever cycle it is you're repeating, in a year from now, this is kind of the cause and effect, right? Why the 8 of Cups in reverse? There it is, the block. I can't walk away, but I can't move forward. This relationship, you're putting a lot into it, guys, and it's not showing for anything. And this person might keep you in their grip because maybe you feel like you share past life together. Maybe you guys were past life some things. But friends, what I'm getting here, this feels karmic if it is a past life connection. And I really don't see things moving forward in a way that that feels good. This person is very emotionally immature, okay? They're immature. They don't know how to process emotions. They probably can't even say, like, if they say, I love you, I don't know if I'd believe them. Because I don't know if this person knows what that means. Yeah, I don't like this energy, guys. I don't like this energy at all. I'm going to go ahead and say it. This person feels like they're balancing someone else, like if this is a relationship. And I've literally have never said that like that before in a reading. And I'm going to go ahead and say it. This person is out there acting like a fool. Even if they try to present you with a new start, it's not going anywhere. This person's not committed. They don't show enough consistency. And they're balancing other things. That message is so loud and clear. They charge ahead, that's for sure. But it's up to you, my friends. You have the power to break a cycle, but it would require you to turn them down on an opportunity they're going to present you. And that opportunity is in the shape of that, what we saw earlier. Before I put those away, we have Cancer, Aries, Aquarius. We have fire signs as well. Capricorn, Pisces. There could, like I said, feels like it's something from the past that's really got a hold of you with this this connection is what it feels like. And if it's not, maybe there's children involved, and that's kind of part of what it is. It doesn't have to be. That's just, I'm throwing it out there. All right, my friends. Let's continue. Let's see. I'm all thrown off now by that. I'm all, what? No, I'm all, this person. I'm all, get them away from my group number 3s. All right, let's look into the biggest change. I mean, I know we kind of already saw it, but let's see what other messages we get through. Thank you, Spirit. What's the biggest change, please? This time next year for my group number 3s. I'm sorry, my group number 3s. I don't see you. I don't see you getting what you need or enough of what you need. I feel you still feeling left out or feeling like you don't have enough. Yeah, this person's just not committed, and it's very exhausting. I feel like they've put you through it. I'm going to put it like that because I feel like it is exhausting, and it's almost like wanting to give up. Maybe you know this person through work or you guys work together, but look at that. There's a block in emotion, okay? And it's almost like we're ignoring it because we're just, or someone here is detached. We have tower energy. All right, why this King of Wands in reverse? Look at that. They leave you out in the cold. Oh my God. Ugh. I feel like you've forgiven before because you want to heal it and you want to get past it. You don't want to hurt maybe. Why the Tower? All right, my friends. A lot of you are just kind of rose-colored glasses, like bitches. I'm telling you this because I love you. And honestly, I need to go back and listen to this reading and make sure I don't fall into this category. Not because of anything other than I know that we do have the power to break out of habits. And sometimes we continuously say yes or continuously forgive or continuously love, continuously show up, accepting excuses or I'm sorry's or it's going to be different or I want to fill in the blank, and it just doesn't happen because what I see here is this person is just still not showing up. Now, if this is you and this doesn't have to do with another person, I know I've been talking about it a lot like it's another person, and it's just because I feel it very, very strongly for a group of you. If this is just you within your own life, it just feels like because of your lack of commitment, regardless of where it's stemming from, your lack of motivation or drive, perhaps it's just keeping you in the same loop. This could be self-sabotaging behaviors with this devil card that keeps showing up. Part of the devil energy that I'm seeing right here, it's that it's going to want to make you give up, but there's a real strong hold. Maybe some of you have given up to the feeling or the thought that things could be better. But it feels like it's definitely still got a hold on you a year from now. Like I said, I just kind of feel like whoever this is, it's just they're not. When it comes to love, when it comes to emotions, when it comes to healing this emotionally, they're not there. They're not committed. They're not available in whatever capacity that is. And look at you, you're over here, 4 cups, zoning out, fantasizing about the last time, like y'all had sex or something or had a good time, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be that, but I'm definitely picking that up in this reading. And it's like, I'm so happy. They make me so happy when we're together. And the reality is this person hasn't been emotionally open to you. And I know this is very difficult. I don't like to give these kinds of readings, but I feel like someone needs to hear it because I don't want you to waste another year if you don't have to, okay? All right, why this Tower and the Ten of Pentacles, please? So something unexpected. It's like something could unexpectedly happen and someone here avoids it. So there's going to be a big moment that comes up. Maybe you're going to catch this person doing something, or you're going to see something that you can't unsee, but you're still going to choose not to see it, is what I'm saying. It could be because of your family, or maybe you feel like you've invested so much time into this. Yeah. That it feels like there's still avoidance here. And there's almost like I don't want to see what's right in front of me. My group number 3s. Okay. Oh. I need to go take a walk after this one. We have Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Cancer, Capricorn coming through. All right. All signs, but Oh, Aries with that Emperor. Forgot he was there in all his reverse non-glory self. All right, my friends, let's pull some advice cards for you, and then we'll pull some charms and some oracle cards before we close out your reading. Thank you, Spirit. What advice, please? Advice for my group number 3s. Advice for my group number 3s, please. What advice, please, for my group number 3s? Advice. The Hangman reverse. Changing your mind, viewing things from a different perspective. All right, so your advice is, my group number 3s, is that it's time for you to start viewing what you view as conflict and drama. You gotta stop that. You gotta change your mind, okay? You gotta start viewing it differently, because there's a difference between being completely avoidant of conflict and drama and just being super passive. And there's a message here about the only way to balance this and make this right is if you stand up for yourself. Like, if anything, that just makes you more attractive. Allow yourself to get fiery. Like, yes, you were coming up as a lot of water, but it's okay to show up as this. Like, go after the things you want. Speak them out loud. Don't who cares about the drama? There's something here about viewing it differently and almost like taking your power. Yes, I feel like this has to do when it comes to other people. There's also a message here of go have fun with your friends. This Lover's card is so beautiful. The energy that I get from it, it's like falling back into alignment to getting back into the things that you enjoy doing. Maybe you're someone who's very creative, or you just dress really well. Like, it's time to fucking do yourself up and go out and have fun. That feels like it's going to be really good for you with this Lover's card. All right. More advice, please. Yeah, so it's time to change your mind, change your perspective when it comes to what's been holding you back or things that you don't say. Also, there's the energy of walking away from conflict and drama. Again, addressing it, but also being able to walk away from it. Maybe you can't walk away from it if you don't talk it through, or if you don't address it. Like, you can't just be passive all the time. Look at that. Beautiful. That's what's going to bring justice back to your situation. Who cares? Who cares what other people think about you, my friends? Sorry, I just started yelling, who cares? With that Nine of Swords and the Queen of Wands, it makes me think that low key, she kind of fears what other people think of her. And it's like, F that. Who cares? You dress how you want to dress, do your hair how you want to do it. Like, who cares what anyone has to say? If no one else is paying for your life, paying your bills, it's like, who cares? You got to show your true self and stand up for yourself. Maybe you guys haven't been feeling the drive or the motivation to hang out with certain people. There's a message here that's coming through. Maybe you keep saying you're going to make plans and you never do. It's time to it's time to do it. It'll make you feel good. Where's the Lover's card? Yeah, it'll make you feel good. It'll make you feel better, okay? It's like you also have soulmates and divine partnerships in friendships. That's what's showing up. Don't ignore those other connections in your life. Also, like I really hope that this is not the case, but I hope that it hasn't been because of someone else's opinion or needing to ask them if you can go out. It's like, F that. Like, I see you, walk out of the house. Um, that was a random message, but I just had to say that. Maybe there's something here about viewing that differently. All right. Let's pull your charms. And your oracle cards. Thank you, Spirit, for all these messages for my group number 3s, please. Oh my goodness, these cards. Actually, it's not the cards, it's the desk. Thank you, Spirit. Can we get some oracle cards, please, for my group number 3s? More messages for my group number 3s, please. More messages, please. All right, we have the first one I saw is inquire with spirit. So go within, my friends, pray, meditate, do your thing, connect back. We have it's in the bag and trust. You already know. I do feel like you guys need to trust yourselves in this situation. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Can we get some more messages, please, for my group number 3s? Oh, you guys got a lot. All right, let's see what we got. We have heart tacos. A reminder, it's always a good idea to treat yourself with tacos. Maybe you need to go out with your friends and go to a taco truck or something. We have move in silence. Maybe a lot of you guys are not sharing your every move, which is not a bad idea. Some things you just kind of have to keep to yourself. If you do go out with your friends, and it has been a while, I would advise to try to keep it fun, just to like, get yourself stimulated in another way and take your mind off of other things. We have a placate, which is Spanish slang for calm down. It is a California vintage license plate. It also has the month February and the year 1986. We'll put that right there. And then we have the St. Coco pin. Oh my gosh. Let me pick this up. This always reminds me that your guides are with you. Your guides are with you. You just, and also a reminder to trust yourself. Again, I keep thinking of that high priestess in reverse, and it's like trusting yourself, trusting your intuition and nurturing that. We have Dr. Dre, The Chronic 2001. Maybe the year 2001 means something. Maybe someone here likes The Chronic. We have La Nalgona. This is about loving yourself and accepting yourself for who you are, just as you are, my friends. Let me pick these up. Let me see if I can organize them a little bit better. I think there was another license plate that I saw. Yeah, we have Sexy MF. Maybe someone here is a Prince fan. This is a Minnesota license plate. And the year on that is 1992. And we have the mini ears, LA Dodgers little headband. Maybe someone here likes Disney. Again, past life. Maybe there's children involved. LA as well. Maybe there's a sports connection. We have the West Side Hamza. So this is about protection, but also tapping in, going within. We have Kim and Kanye, the Wyoming era. So maybe something means something, or maybe this means something to you. Maybe someone here likes the Kardashians. We have Walter Mercado. This to me is definitely the high priestess. Like, tune in. You have the ability. You have the psychic awareness as well. You just have to trust yourself. And we have Dearly Beloved. We are gathered here today to get through this thing called life. More Prince pins. Maybe someone is definitely a Prince fan, but more than anything, that makes me feel that reminds me of like having fun with your friends, getting together with the people that help you get through this thing called life. And we have the chamango pin. I'm going to put that with the tacos because that's about getting snacks. And who doesn't get happier with snacks, friends? Spoken like a true Taurus. All right, my group number threes. I'm wishing you nothing but the best. I hope you enjoyed your reading and please take care of yourselves. And I will catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys.